Welcome back to Better Than Fiction with Jeanette and Eden.
Welcome back, Eden!
I'm back, baby!
Andrew was a good substitute. He brought in a whole different component.
I loved watching them and not knowing what was going to happen. That was a riot.
And that is so true of Andrew.
Yeah. So thanks, Andrew, for taking care of my role here while I was on maternity leave. Boy, is it hard to read with the baby, though.
Oh, I bet so.
Yeah. So
you read a little differently.
I
slowed down to a halt.
Slowed down to a halt. Yeah, a lot of audiobooks are my friend. Late night feedings, pop in that earbud and listen to a book. So I've pretty much transitioned to audiobooks only, and I only did one book from the last TBR prompt. I read a book from a new author to me. So I read Twisted Love by Anna Huang. Yeah. The first of a series. It's dark romance, but it's not that dark. He's just kind of a red flag. I read the second book too, so I don't know. It was good, but I've read better. But I had a good time. I don't know. That's kind of just where I'm at too. It's just, I'm not reading highbrow stuff right now.
It's hard to concentrate, and plus it was around the holidays.
Yes. Yeah.
And yeah, that plays a huge role as well.
Yeah. So that's all I did. I know that the last couple books from my TBR that I didn't read last year are on my list for 2025. So I'll get to them.
That's what we tell ourselves. Always.
I just didn't get to them last year. But that's my wrap up.
I read, for my last number 2, I read Coventry by Helen Humphreys. It is an older book. She's a little bit older author. I believe it was like 2016, 2012 is when she's kind of was really pumping them out. But Coventry looks at one point in time of the bombing of the city of Coventry in England during World War II. Okay. And it literally takes place in like a space of 10 hours.
Wow.
I mean, it's not a long read. It's really good, well written. And then she puts in kind of, an afterthought about kind of what happened to the characters after that, as well as the city of Coventry. It was one of the most bombed cities in England at the time.
Why? Did it say?
It just strategically and morally, and was one. It had the Coventry Cathedral, which was a huge high point, and of course they wanted to set that on fire. And so it literally took place within 10 hours during the bombing of Coventry. Wow. Wonderful book. I don't have it, but I donated my copy here to the library. We did not own anything by Helen Humphreys. I don't know if we ever did, or maybe you had never, I don't know. Either way, I highly recommend it, especially those of you that like historical fiction. So well written. In fact, I'm going to ask Eden to get some of the other books on interlibrary loan, so I could read some of her other things. I had not read her before.
Nice.
So she was my number 2. I also read The Haunting of Moscow House, and excuse me.
That was for your new author.
That was my new author. I was going, I'm gonna kill her name, Olaskaya Salenakova. Yeah, so that was an author I had not read before.
Yeah.
If you like a little bit of historical fiction, because it does take place the beginning of Stalinist Russia after the revolution. So you really are looking at former nobility and their livelihoods, but you're really then taking a dive into the superstition and the dark arts that are very common in the history of Russia. Sure. With their religion and superstitions. It was very good. Highly recommend it. It's on our shelves.
Cool.
So I did finish everything.
I'm proud of you.
But I also don't have a new baby.
Yep.
Holidays were, are a little.
What they were,
are what they were. But I did manage to do that. So Yay for 2024. Congrats to those of you who made it.
Yay.
And even congrats to those of you who almost made it.
I don't think I almost did. Well,
2025.
Introduce our 2025 reading challenge. This year, Jeanette came to me with an idea that she saw book-themed book prompts. So that's what we're gonna do. 2025 is all of our book-themed book prompts.
And I absolutely love Eden's graphics. She did a fantastic job.
It's cozy.
Love it.
So they're just, you pick a book that fits in the prompt. For example, we have read a book about book clubs. There's so
There is
many
a
out
zillion
there.
right now.
Yeah.
Right now, that's a thing.
Another personal favorite is read about a library or librarian. Also a good one. So,
Yes, and lots of great choices.
and then you just cross them out. And as per usual, we have our TBR list number, book prompt sheet if you follow along with that reading, as well as your reading tracker, 25 books in 2025. That's the challenges this year.
We got this.
Yeah.
We got this. It's gonna start to snow today, so you can just prep
Cozy
these
up.
out. Yep, cozy up, that's a good way to put it.
Okay. Shall we do the number draw? First number draw of the year.
All right. I know I put some couple commitments on here. Let's hope.
Good luck.
Like only one.
I did not.
Well, oops. Well, we're gonna go with number 10.
Number 10. Cool.
All right, number 10.
I am reading Musical Chairs by Amy Popple.
Oh, I read that one.
Is it good?
Yes.
Entertaining? Sweet? Should be a sweet, easy story.
It's been
That's the goal.
it's been a while since I read it. I'm gonna be rereading Legends of the North Cascades by Jonathan Evison. I like him. He just brings, he's a little literary, but he brings in some different components that make me just really like him. If you've read, I know we have some of his other books here. This one I picked up on our trip, on our booked vacation this past summer.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to read that one.
Not a commitment book?
Not a commitment book. It
Very
is
good.
not. Though that's probably the better time for a commitment book.
Right.
Number 5, I might be scary. Number 5 and number 4 are going to be my scaries.
Commitments.
Oh, and number 1.
All right.
All right, book
And
prompt.
Our first book prompt of the year is a book in translation from a country that you've never visited.
All right.
Pretty good.
That one.
I've never been to a foreign language. Oh, I've been to Paris, I guess.
Well, that would be France. So,
But
yeah.
so that's it though. So I have a lot to work with. You've been to a lot of
I've been to a lot of other countries. So, yeah. That even takes out like multiple Asian countries.
Yeah.
Because I've been to a couple of Asian countries. That is a little.
You're gonna struggle with this one a little bit, I think. Finding a
I don't know.
translated book from a country you've not been to.
South America.
Okay.
I'll be heading to South America
There you
because
go.
I have not been to South America or Central America. So that's probably where I'll be heading, or maybe like more of Central Europe, where you're looking at Romania. Because I
Okay.
have been to the Czech Republic, but
Yeah.
Romania,
Yeah.
you know, that area. I don't know.
I've got the whole world at my disposal. Cool.
Well, that will be exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Don't forget to mark down on your books, your 25, and pick up Eden's great graphic and, you know, check
on your
off some of
fridge.
these other things. Yeah.
Put on your fridge.
Because it's so cozy. She's absolutely right. It's awesome. Take a look at that and join us along our journey. Stay cozy, stay warm, stay safe.
Happy reading.
Happy reading.